great to Loveland.
Contribution through an IRA is a great...
Right, yeah, right.
You know, and he was my coach, and I listened to him.
Study on in verse 22 through 24. Nowwolf.com.
Advisor. Thank you.
EOS. You can even join live club as well. Let's have the vendor for you tomorrow morning with your boys in the...
All continues to add to the value of the CPR.
Cloud-based phone service for any size business with an automated virtual receptionist, video meetings, and other features to connect to customers and coworkers anywhere at ula.com/NPR. And from BetterHelp, connecting people with a therapist online for issues like depression and relationships. 25,000 therapists are available through BetterHelp using a computer or smartphone. BetterHelp.com/public.
It's Morning Edition from NPR News. I'm Rob Schmitz in Washington, D.C.
Jeremy Martinez in Los Angeles, California. The Senate is preparing to vote on the annual defense bill. Now, this year's bill includes items such as pay raises for service members and addresses issues around substandard housing. It'll also change how the military prosecutes sexual harassment and assault cases, and also do away with a COVID vaccine mandate. NPR politics reporter Jimena Bustillo is here with more. You can start off by telling us more about how this funding will help improve some of the quality of life issues faced by service members.
Lawmakers say that about $18 billion are expected to go towards building and fixing military housing, child care centers, and training facilities. Here's Georgia Senator John Ossoff talking about why this funding is important and what it could address.
Too many of our service members live in decrepit barracks facilities that have not been adequately maintained, that are moldy and in some cases dangerous to live in. Too many of our military families drop their kids off at aging child care centers. Too many of our military service members have to carry out vital training and operations at aging and inadequate facilities on our bases.
This money could include repairs to roads, utilities, pavement, and structural deficiency of wharfs and barracks. And the legislation also directs a 4.6 pay raise.
Right now, in addition to addressing how they live, it's also going to address how they eat.
Yes, so 1 in 6 military and veteran families were experiencing food insecurity or hunger in 2021, according to a military family advisory network.
You're crazy. We all gotta be here. Release me. How it goes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Juno Shell's War of the Roses.
Only on the new Hits 95.7.
It's almost time for your brand new dirty little secret, and we have a listener on the phone who wants to tell us a dirty little secret that's so bad she might have to get a new sister. You'll hear what it is.
Jared. To Larimer Humane Society at larimerhumane.org. That's larimerhumane.org.
Hi there, I'm your host, Doug. Sounds of the holidays, courtesy of Beggin' Dog Treats.
We wish you a begging Christmas. We wish you a begging Christmas.
Begging algo a los locos. This is democracy.
To outdoor fun. Jack says the gifts they're giving.
Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. Hey.
Gotta appreciate me, maybe appreciate my music more, my catalog.
That aren't necessarily in the Bible that say they're a sin.
Well, the package cars will probably be hiring up and build in December.
According to Sinem Buber, an economist with job listing website ZipRecruiter, one of the toughest positions to fill these days during the holidays is drivers.
We still need a lot of truck drivers. There's a big truck driver shortage in the U.S. right now. So even if the businesses will slow down, we still need to catch up with the hiring needs to fill the position.
State economist Ryan Gedney says it's a little too soon to say how the holiday hiring season will ultimately shake out in Colorado.
It's just too early.
Gedney says the picture will become clearer when Colorado reports its November employment numbers. I'm Sarah Mulholland, CPR News.
There's more from the story and photos from inside that Amazon distribution center at CPR.org. In Colorado Springs, a civil rights attorney is calling for a criminal investigation into the city's police department after the alleged beating of a black man during an arrest. KRCC's Abigail Beckman reports.
Attorneys for 29-year-old Dalvin Gadsden say their client was pulled over in early October for failing to properly display a license plate. According to Gadsden, he was confused by the stop and officers forced him out of the car, saying they smelled marijuana. He says they began repeatedly punching and kicking him in the head, face, and back.
Gadsden has had several charges related to the incident dismissed, including a DUI charge. The incident